What's up, guys? It is Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and the good folks at Funimation have finally given us a chance to empty our wallets yet again because they have just released another box set for One Piece. That's right, guys. Let's set sail for Season 4, Voyage 1 of One Piece. This one was just released on October 30th, and it features not one, not two, not three, but 4 completely different arcs contained within this box set. But is it worth your time? I'll let you guys know a little bit later, but first, let's take a look at the packaging here. And before we do that, we have got to remove the cellophane here. So for all those guys who really get off on unboxing videos, I'm sure you're really going to love this. Maybe we'll show it in slow motion for you. Maybe play a little jazz music. Here, hold on. This is hard to open, actually. I have to bite it a little. Yeah. Get in there a little. Does anybody else smell fish? Hold on. I need, like, press pause. Alright, I finally popped that bitch open. Alright. Sweet, sweet freedom. When you open that treasure chest, what do you get? Some more One Piece! Woohoo! That's right, One Piece. And you know what? This might be one of the most disappointing covers I've actually seen in all of the box sets, and I'm going to go into a little detail why. Now, first and foremost, the packaging on Season 4 has changed a little bit. They've decided to go to the white motif, and I do like that because it gives them a chance to change things up a little bit and show off a few new characters. Now, for this set, there's some pretty important things going on. First and foremost, you got the end of the Foxy arc, you have 2 different filler arcs, and you have the beginning of the Water 7 arc, which eventually leads into CP9. What is weird about that is they've decided to include a lot of filler stuff right on the cover. There's the Ocean's Dream arc, which, if you guys don't know, is actually based on a PlayStation 1 video game, and they made a whole arc in the anime about it. And it's very short and it's very sweet, and there is actually one good episode in it, I do believe. But they chose to go with that with the cover, and that kind of confounds me because why didn't they put some cool characters like Aquaji on the cover or anything? I mean, he does get introduced in here. Hell, I would have even liked to see Afro Luffy again, but still, it's okay. But really, my biggest problem with it is the look of the characters. If you guys can actually see here, you got Luffy and Zoro, and just, God, that is one of the worst looking Zoros I have ever seen. I don't know what the hell is wrong with his face, but it just doesn't look right. And to make matters worse, he's using only 2 swords. He uses the 3-sword style. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just the only artwork they had at the moment. But come on, that's a shitty excuse right there. They could have gotten a much better picture of Zoro. And if you just look at his face, that does not look like Zoro at all. Luffy looks a little bit better. You know, he looks slightly disproportionate, but I guess that's just to show that he can stretch really crazily. And then you got the fucking Seadra Pokemon thing right behind him, which is, of course, from that filler arc. But yeah, I'm kind of confounded as why they decided to go with this. And, you know, I thought things might be a little bit better on the back of the cover. Nope, they just repeat it. You got the same characters, Luffy and shitty Zoro, right there on the top. So, yeah, I'm sorry I'm ripping into you, Zoro. I mean, you're a cool character, but, you know, they did you wrong here, man. You got 2 swords and your face looks like a fucking honey boo boo. But, yeah, but typical on the back cover, you get everything you usually get. A little synopsis of the episodes you're going to see and some of the features that are going to be on the discs, which are, of course, going to include all the episodes 218 all the way to 229 on 2 DVDs. They will be all uncut and unedited for your pleasure with marathon play, special features such as commentaries, which are only from the dub portion, the English version, so I'm probably never going to look at those. But for all those who do like watching the dub, they are certainly there for you. Alright, now that we've actually taken a look at the outside, let's take a look if they've done anything special this time for the inside of the packaging. Okay, pretty much same as last time. They have the little Straw Hat Pirate thing on the inside. And then we have, ooh, a postcard from Funimation. Ooh, that's awesome. And, yeah, pretty much looks just the same. The ones they're reusing from Season 3. Just one piece on the front. Gives you a listing of the episodes on the back. And just like last time, same exact thing. The discs look the same. They tell you what episodes are on them, and that's pretty much that. So, doesn't really look like they're changing up the ballgame too much, but really what's important are the episodes within. Alright guys, so we've already talked about the packaging, which is, let's be honest, a little bit lackluster. But let's talk about the actual episodes within. Like I said, it's going to be episodes 218 to 229, and like I said earlier, it's going to be 4 different arcs, one of which is going to be the conclusion of the Foxy arc, which I think is actually a lot of fun to watch. You get Luffy fighting against Foxy, and he's got that big afro on. It's a really, really cool fight, and it's also very funny. Right after that, you got the Ocean's Dream arc, which, like I said, is a filler, and it's okay to say the least. like I said, there's a really great moment where Luffy and Zoro have to fight against each other, and it's actually really, really well animated, and you get to see that Zoro is just a badass in it. He actually tears Luffy up. Right after the Ocean Dreams arc, however, you have another filler, which is the return of Foxy, which essentially is just another excuse to throw Foxy in one more little time, and it's very, very short, and it's mostly just there for shits and giggles. But right after that is when we finally get into the Water 7 arc, and this is what's going to lead us into CP9. And a lot of really big developments are getting ready to start here. A few new characters are introduced, and I cannot wait for this one. This is the one I'm really excited for. And Funimation has said they're going to release one more box set at the end of the year, so I know we're at least going to get to see Frankie once. And I'm really excited for that, because I just want to see Frankie in these box sets for once. He's a really great character, and I think he's kind of underused. But still, this is a box set that I really can only recommend for the most hardcore of One Piece fans. If you're a collector, you need to get this one because there are some important things here. But if you're a casual person, I would probably skip this one. And the only reason I say that is just because you got a lot of filler to go through that doesn't really have any impact at the end of the day. You do have the meeting with Akuji, which is really, really cool. But again, it's something that doesn't really need to be seen. It's just, oh, that's really cool to look at. So if you're a One Piece fan, pick this one up. Casual fan, you can skip this one. Look for the next one. But still, not the best box set in the series. I'm proud to have it in my collection just because I'm a completionist of the series. But still, Funimation, you got to step up your game because this cover sucks, especially Zoro. Alright guys, that covers this unboxing for One Piece. Make sure and join me next time for our next exciting unboxing. And remember to support the industry in any way you can, whether it means buying manga, checking out the new Neon Alley, or even picking up these DVDs. They're really, really awesome, and they really, really support the industry. And remember guys, as always, if you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. It is really, really helpful for these videos. That concludes this video today. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.